Hi everyone, this is Jen with NorthCoastGardening.com, and I'm here today to show you how to fall prune a Salvia leucantha. And basically all we do in the fall is we deadhead it. Salvias are often very frost tender. They will freeze as soon as it starts getting cold. It doesn't even need to get really thoroughly frosty before their ends to start frizzling back. So what we want to do is leave this massive foliage here on the shrub and protect the new growth that is coming up in the center. If you open up your shrub and just peer inside, you'll see even at the end of November or so, there are some nice new growth spikes coming up like that, and those are the ones we really want to protect. Now in the spring, you can go ahead and take off all of this old foliage. You just grab each of these old stems that are coming all the way out and prune them back all the way into the center of the plant. But you don't want to do that until it's done being frosty, because you want to protect that really fragile new growth. So all you want to do at this time of year, you can see how it's looking just a little bit raggedy around the edges because we've got these wonderful purple blossoms, and then we've got these blossoms that are all done. And you can see some of them are more done than others. Now what you want to do when you have a blossom that's done being purple and pretty is you just follow it all the way down to inside the plant where it's got some nice greenery. So some of these you don't have to follow it too far. You can see there's some nice greenery right here, and some of them you'll have to follow a little bit further inside the plant. So this is one of those things, it can get a little bit tedious because there are just so many. These guys will bloom for you so well. But it really makes a big difference to how your plant looks, so it's a nice thing to do this time of year. Perk things up and give you a little bit longer of a time while that your salvia can really be shining and looking spectacular for you. So this is definitely a project that you should, do at a time. Have a nice glass of wine. Come on out, relax with it, because it does take a little time to get into. And we've got our helper here in the garden. This is Uno, and she is very feisty, as you can see. Likes to help out in the garden. So down here too, I am just removing a few of these branches that are just actively sitting on the ground. I think it just helps the shrub have a little bit neater of an appearance. And you can just bring them all the way back into where they connect to a side branch or where they come in at the shrub. And beyond that, it's just a little bit of deadheading here. Just going in and nipping these. And I like to grasp the end so that you can actually see where you're pruning. If you just start snipping like this, the tendency is sometimes to snip things that perhaps you didn't want to snip. Just coming right on in here, getting them right to that new growth, and you can see there are some nice new blossoms coming out, even here in December. So this is just a wonderful plant. The hummingbirds sure do appreciate having some nice things to get nectar from at this time of year. A lot of the other plants have stopped blooming, so this is really a gift to your hummingbirds to leave this plant going and not cut it all the way back. And you can see, even just doing this small amount here, freshening this one area up, you can see how it really looks like a new shrub. It's green, the purple flowers stand out a lot more. So this is how you prune a Salvia leucantha.